still there's something else to see. But you can even say, you know. I mean, if you see that, that looks like a pretty big frame. You know, she says we're getting ready to, pretty soon the apartment's going to be full, but she's actually gone.
Hey everyone, I'm Shira Lazar. Welcome to a very special What's Trending live from the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. We are coming to you live from Cipriani's in New York City. It's going to be an incredible star-studded night, of course, benefiting incredible children's charities. You might be wondering what Samsung Hope for Children is all about. Well, it is Samsung's philanthropic efforts that help children live better, healthier lives. And as of now, over the 12 years of their effort, they have raised over $25 million. That is just incredible. And tonight is just part of that ongoing mission, and you are all part of it tonight. How can you get involved? Well, we are encouraging you to tweet #Hope, the number 4 children. That is what it is all about tonight. Spread the word. Be part of this incredible evening. We have some incredible stars coming up. This night is honoring Chelsea Clinton, whose ongoing efforts with the Clinton Foundation is changing lives all around the world. We also have, I have a whole list of these celebrities: John Legend, Drew Brees, Jimmy Johnson, Tracy Morgan, Texiera, and so many more. Want to know how you can ask questions? Well, just tweet us. #Hope, the number 4 children. Some of these tweets are coming in right now in the screen behind me, and we want to hear from you. So just interact with us tonight. Go in that chat room. We're on YouTube right now live. Share with your friends. Be part of this incredible event. And now, of course, this is our second year as What's Trending, being part of Samsung Hope for Children Gala. And if you're wondering what happened last year, there was a ton of celebrities. We spoke to everyone from Tim Tebow to Joe Jonas. And now here's a highlight of what went down.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 11th annual Samsung Hope for Children Gala. That's right, 11 years of helping children in pursuit of one mission, which is helping them to discover the wonder of life, learning, and our planet.
Well, tonight we're celebrating our annual fundraising gala. We're here at the Museum of Natural History, and Samsung Hope for Children is really our philanthropic effort here in the United States. What we do is we focus on children's charities. We focus on children's causes and issues across sustainability, health, and education. And tonight we will raise a lot of money for a lot of charities.
The money that I'm so proud to get today from Samsung for the Laura Bush Foundation for America's Libraries will go to school libraries all across the United States and in all the U.S. territories as well, for teachers and school librarians to increase their library collections.
I think it's tremendous when you see big companies like Samsung that are so willing to reach out and help the community, especially kids, and to support other foundations like the Breeze Green Foundation and like so many others.
Well, the Show Me campaign, we work together with Hope for Children in several ways. First of all, we do this event every year, but we also do work with Samsung when it comes to encouraging young people to get involved in math and science through the Solve for Tomorrow program.
Samsung and the number one leader in the technology, the different things they can supply to schools to make sure that students and kids are getting an advantage in their education.
I grew up in public school, and a lot of times I wouldn't have been able to have music and art programs unless some charitable donation gave to us. So it's really important for me to be a part of that.
I think it is extremely important, and it means a lot when someone like Samsung comes along and give back and help out and invest in the future, in the children, because that's the future.
We're trying to create a brighter day for these kids, and Hope for Children is doing that around the world, and I'm just glad to be able to come and support it.
Anytime that you can get it out to do something, for a charity for special needs in any way is important to us.
Anytime there is a huge brand like Samsung donating their time, their efforts, and money to children organizations, how can I not be here? I have been the president of my own child organization called Generation Rescue. So anything I can do to raise funds, I'm going to work it. I'm going to put on those heels. So thank you, Samsung.
Our goals in our charitable efforts are in line with one another, and all the technology that they can provide to public schools and help from an educational standpoint is what our foundation's focused on. So it's just a great tie. It works well together. We had a lot of great friends at Samsung in this event. I from the first year I came, couldn't believe who attended from the world of sports, music, former presidents, whatever it is. It is a stacked event and a very well done event. On top of all that, we're giving money back to people that really need it. So glad to be a part of it.
Welcome back to the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. We are coming to you live from New York City. I'm Cheryl Lazar from What's Trending. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. This is an incredible yearly star-studded event benefiting children's charities around the world, helping children live smarter, healthier, and more sustainable lives. Tonight is honoring Chelsea Clinton, and we want to hear from you. So many people have been tweeting already tonight, and you can tweet too. Join the conversation. Help an amazing cause. Hashtag Hope, the number 4 children. I already know some of you might be Pentatonics fans because Pentatonics just tweeted. Thank you so much, guys, for being part of this tonight. Also, shout out to Jessica Northey and many more. If you want me to give you a shout out on air or with one of your favorite stars, just tweet us right now. Hashtag Hope, the number 4 children. We have some incredible people who are going to be here tonight. I'll give you a little tease of who's about to come here, and also tweet us your questions using the hashtag Hope the number 4 children. We've got Chelsea Clinton, Drew Brees, Jimmy Johnson. We've got, if some of you are Pentatonics fans or music fans, John Legend, Ciara, Estelle, Tracy Morgan, 30 Rock fans out there. I know they're there. You can leave your questions in the comments, but of course, we're also tracking the Twitter hashtag tonight, which is right here, Hope the number 4 children. It's super easy. I know all of you are online on Twitter, so I want to encourage you all to be part of the conversation now and this incredible cause. You're not just tweeting your cats and dogs and food. You're actually part of something much bigger here that is going to help children around the world. And actually, part of this was bringing in celebrities and also YouTube stars leading up to this big event. So we did something really fun with iJustine and DeStorm, who donated their services and tried to raise money for their own charities, and they uploaded their videos, and the people that basically got more engagement and more views, Samsung was going to give them $25,000 to their charity of choice. Want to know who iJustine wanted to donate to? Well, take a look.
Hey guys, how are you? I can't find my tripod, so I was going to set this down so I can talk to you guys. Maybe I'll just, set it right here. I'm making this video because I'm so excited to be involved this year with Samsung's Hope for Children charity. They've been doing this for the past 12 years. This is my first year, and they're donating $10,000 to my children's charity of choice. I chose Basecamp Children's Cancer Foundation, who works a lot with this girl, Talia Joy 18, here on YouTube, and I always see her posting Instagrams about raising money for them. So I decided that we would have the $10,000 be donated in her name to the Basecamp Foundation, and I can't wait because she's so cute. If you guys have never seen her videos, she's absolutely amazing. She does really cool makeup tutorials, and I'm like, girl, do my makeup, please, because you are fabulous. Now that's not all, because if our team, which we're gonna be named Team iJustine, just because I'm not really very creative, if we talk about the charity the most, Samsung will donate an additional $25,000. I'm sorry, how much? $25,000! So what we need to do is we need to tweet up a storm. I'm gonna post all of the info in the description, so if you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry. I'm gonna write it in the description.
That was awesome. Thank you so much to iJustine for being part of this amazing initiative and event. And for all of you just tuning in right now, we are coming to you live from the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. This is a star-studded red carpet event benefiting children's charities around the world with some of your favorite stars. It's all about helping kids live smarter and more sustainable lives. So be part of this movement right now. Tweet. Spread the word. Hashtag Hope the number 4 children. I know some of you joining right now are Chester C fans, Pentatonics fans. They have all just tweeted. And if you are a fan of them and you're a fan of changing the world and making the world a better place, be part of this tonight. Spread the message that you're watching this live stream right now. Continue to watch because we have some incredible people coming up. And tweet using the hashtag Hope the number 4 children. What is your hope for children? We want to know, and I might just give you a shout out on air because we are trekking that hashtag right now. So you just saw iJustine was part of this charity auction that Samsung did leading up to this event, and basically they donated their services to this great cause, and they're going to be getting some money and support for their charities. But the whole thing was for you guys to watch and engage with their videos, and the person that got the most engagement basically got $25,000 for their charity. And you know who else participated in this? One of your favorite YouTubers, DeStorm. Here's what he had to say.
What's up, world? It's Thursday. Another day, but not a challenge. But I challenge myself to help the children. So this year is my first year to be part of Samsung's Hope for Children. Now I'm supporting Covenant House because no child deserves to be homeless. Samsung committed $10,000 to Covenant House with me. You know what? I'm donating even more. I'm donating myself to an online auction. You can Skype call with me, ask me anything. I'll tell you all my secrets. Well, not everything. And if you're close enough, we can even meet. As long as you're not crazy. If y'all talk about my auction the most, then Samsung is going to give $25,000 more to the Covenant House. Hop up in my auction, y'all. Let's see who's gonna win the company of me and help these children out. Deuces!
Thanks so much to DeStorm for being part of this incredible evening tonight, donating his services to this great cause. Once again, if you're tuning in, I'm Shira Lazar from What's Trending. We're a daily live and interactive show on YouTube, bringing you your favorite YouTube videos and stars every single day. When I'm not here live in New York City at a hotspot called Cipriani's, we're live at noon Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern. If you have a world calendar, if you're tuning in from wherever, if you're not on the East Coast or West Coast, don't worry, just go on your world calendar. You guys use Google. Just do it. So basically, how this is working tonight is we are coming to you live from the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. This is a yearly star-studded event benefiting children's charities from around the world. It's all about helping children live smarter, healthier, more sustainable lives. And that involves incredible charities from around the world that you're going to hear about tonight from some of your favorite celebrities. We have Chelsea Clinton, who's going to be here, Drew Brees, Jimmy Johnson, if there are some sports fans out there. And of course, I know there's a lot of music fans because I know Pentatonics, Chester C just tweeted, and many more of your favorite YouTubers and people online that you follow. So John Legend, Estelle, Ciara are all going to be here tonight, and we want to hear from you. So if you have a question, just tweet us #HopeThe4Children. Hope4Children. I feel like I need to remind you, and I know it's lower third, but hey, I'll just remind you all night. We also want to hear what your Hope for Children is. So tweet that right now, and I'm going to be giving a shout out to all of you guys tweeting right here tonight. And as you can see, the red carpet is filling up right now. Do we have a shot of that right now? Let's go to the red carpet, where everything is going to be happening, and people are going to be making their way down. It's actually a blue carpet tonight because this is Samsung. It's all about the blue, the hot blue. So we like to mix it up here. But you're part of a really great cause right now. You know, a lot of you might watch red carpets for premieres or big Hollywood events, but this event is really about supporting something bigger than all of us and changing the world. So thank you so much for participating in this tonight. We appreciate it. And actually, this is our second year here supporting the Samsung Hope for Children Gala as What's Trending. This whole gala has been around for 12 years, but last year we got to speak to some amazing people. Joe Jonas was one of them, and so let's take a look at that right now. What brings you here today? Why is it important to support?
Definitely being a part with Samsung it's huge. You know, they do an amazing work with these children in these schools and bringing so much back to them. And the fact that, you know, they can bring, you know, the money and the research and just their support to so many families and kids, it's really important, and we're just happy to be here.
And Children for Change,
yes.
You're involved with that.
Yes.
How do you get young people motivated that they should be part of their community and do more?
It's funny because our charity is called Change for Children, so
yeah.
It was kind of like a whole big, you know, mixture of things, and it was great. And to be honest with you, I think getting kids motivated is the hardest thing, but when you have a voice that you can use for good compared to just being ridiculous and saying nothing of importance, I think it's important, and I feel good that we have brought a light to a lot of kids, and hopefully we can continue that path.
Joe Jonas, that was a lot of fun. Of course, they now have a reality show on E! And they're back. Like at that time, the show was just starting. Actually, they were shooting the reality show while I was interviewing them last year. So that's just, you know, an example of one of the stars that supported the Samsung Hope for Children Gala every single year. If you want to know who's coming up, well, I'm here to tell you. We've got John Legend, Drew Brees, Jimmy Johnson. We've got Ciara. So many more people, sports fans out there. I mean, you have a lot to look forward to because we basically have all the New York Jets who are about to show up on this blue carpet tonight. Tweet us your questions. #Hope4Children. This is a live event, so you never know what to expect. I'm just warning you. This is raw and unfiltered. It's about to go down, and I'm actually giving you guys shout-outs on air. We have our social media manager here from What's Trending, Amanda, and we're going old school with these as it comes. I want to give a shout out to James Love. Thank you so much for tweeting us and watching us right now live. Danny Nash, Alex Moreno. If you want to get a shout out on air right now, just tweet us. #Hope4Children. You know it. It's right there on the screen. And some of you, I want to hear also who brought you here. Is it Chester C? Is it Pentatonics? Jessica Northey? We have so many incredible people that have already spread the message about this event tonight. So I want to hear how you got here tonight. Once again, I'm Shira Lazar from What's Trending Live. You're watching the Hope for Children Gala. And if you're wondering what it's all about, Basically, this gala happens every year where it is in its 12th year, and it benefits children's charities around the world, helping children live smarter, healthier, more sustainable lives. And we were here last year. This is our second year here. And last year we got to speak to the one and only Tim Tebow, who was, part of the New York community. As we all know, he just jumped to the Patriots. And we had a little interesting moment. Let's just say it was him, me, and a tablet. Yeah, that happens. Here it goes. What is your hope for children? What does it mean to be here tonight for you?
Well, it's a huge honor for me to be here. I love the phrase "hope for children." I mean, how powerful is that? I'm very involved with my foundation, and my foundation's mission statement is to bring faith, hope, and love to those needing a brighter day in their darkest hour of need. And that's what I really feel like Hope for Children is. It's going out there and it's creating brighter days for these kids, and it's making an impact on their life. And it's amazing to see what will happen in a kid's life when you come around them, you support them, you care about them, and you let them know that there's a plan for their life.
And definitely that was like what it was like for you growing up, because you had a lot of support from your family, not necessarily in a traditional way.
No, I definitely did. I had a lot of support for my family, and I've also been in a lot of third world countries and been spending times with orphans and kids that have been thrown away or forgotten, and to be able to spend time with these kids and to put an arm around them and realize what will happen in their life when they realize that someone cares about them and someone supports them. It's amazing to see what will happen.
Welcome back to the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. I'm right now with David Steele. He's the EVP of Samsung.
Hi.
Hi, nice to see you.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
CES,
Thanks.
South by Southwest.
I'm following you around.
How's it going? This is such an incredible event. We're honored to be here again this year. Tell people why this event is so important and critical to Samsung.
So about 12 years ago, we set up this program of philanthropy, and it's called Samsung Hope for Children. It focuses on supporting causes around children's health, education, and sustainability. And this is really our marquee event in the year. It's a charity fundraiser where we partner with a number of celebrities and their charities to get awareness for the causes and also raise a lot of money.
So tell people some of the celebrities expected tonight, and what are you excited about?
So we have John Legend here tonight with his foundation, which is the Show Me campaign.
Yeah.
We have Tony Bennett, which is about arts and public school education. We have Chelsea Clinton's coming here to speak tonight. And then we have a great performance from Matchbox 20 to end the evening. But, all of these celebrities stand for really powerful causes. Many of them, their lives have been touched by some of these issues, and so they care passionately about these causes and these issues. And that's why it's so great to partner with them, because obviously they're iconic figures, they've got great following, they're great artists, but also they care a lot about children.
I love it because so many events or nonprofit fundraisers benefit one charity, but it's so great to see here the myriad and variety of charities and great initiatives happening.
Yeah, that's really our intention, is to support a whole group of charities. The one thing they have in common is they're supporting children, and that's really the core of Samsung Hope for Children. But as you said, it's covering a wide spectrum of different conditions, diseases, some of them that are education focused. And then through a big event like this, we can raise awareness. And that's a lot of what they look to Samsung for. Money is important, but also for many of these foundations, awareness for their issue is important. And that's why they're eager to partner with us, and we love partnering with them.
Yeah, and you don't just get money. I mean, you provide different ways for them also to promote and get their message out there.
Yeah, some of it's money, some of it's also our technology. Thank you. I'm glad to see you're carrying Samsung product around.
We love it.
I hope you paid full price for that.
This is how I know what all of you are saying and talking about. Tweet #HopeChildren.
Thank you. So, yes, sometimes it's money, sometimes it's technology, sometimes it's awareness, running social campaigns, that kind of thing. But wherever we can, we try to help them and partner with them.
Well, thank you so much for being here today and having us here again. We have such an incredible audience who is tuning in live, and we want to encourage all of them to tweet #Hope4Children. I'll be giving you a shout out on air, and we know how big of a deal that is.
Thank you.
And also, it's really, let's be serious here. It's about spreading the word about a great cause and a great message with everyone. We want to hear what your hope for children is. And that hashtag will also allow you to ask questions for some of your favorite stars who are joining us here on the blue carpet tonight.
Great.
So what would you want to ask John Legend? If you had to ask John Legend anything, David, what would it be?
How did he come to be so cool, so talented, to have achieved so much at such a young age?
I'm going to ask, that's actually a good question.
Tell him I'll ask him inside, that's all.
I know. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
speaking of John Legend, we actually spoke to him at last year's event, and here's what he had to say.
You do some incredible work in the Bronx, the Charter School for Music.
Yes, the Bronx Arts, yeah.
And why is that important to you, and how did you get involved?
Mm-hmm. Well, first and foremost, I'm from the South Bronx.
Yeah.
And I got involved with a mutual friend. And when I went there, I felt so inspired from their talent, their energy. And I'm like, man, you know, I used to live right up the block from here.
Wow.
You know, we do a lot of work in Africa and you know, a lot of different places in need. But I want to give back also where I used to play in the playgrounds at, you know, for kids that are beautiful and amazing.
Have things changed when you go back?
Well, I was just on my old block, and it changed for the worse.
No way, really?
It changed for the worse, and I walked through where I used to live, from one side of the projects all the way to the back, and I remember the parks where I used to play at. You know, it's gated. It was like
really
a crime scene or something happened, and I said to myself, you know, I have to rebuild this stuff. You know, just because, you know, the kids don't even have opportunities, you know, to play. So they're getting into the gangs and different things like that. And so I think a person like myself and others should see these issues and get involved, and not only, you know, depend on the city and this, that, and the third. Like, you know, we have voices, we have friends, you know, we buy expensive things. Like, let's team up together and do some positive things for the streets and where we grew up
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shira Lazar from What's Trending. You're watching the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. Right now, we are just about to, you know, get things started. People are going to be walking down the red carpet. Actually, it's the blue carpet. I keep saying red carpet, but it's something a bit more unique today, the blue carpet. As you can see, can we get that B-roll shot? Take that. The photographers are starting to set up. It is a hot, sweaty evening in New York City here at Cipriani's. You might see a bit beaded sweat coming off my face. That's because we're live and raw and unfiltered. You would see that if I was vlogging, so might as well see that on a blue carpet. And you might see also your favorite stars sweating a bit. But it's fun. And we want to know, where are you in the world? If you're in the chat room, let us know right now. I know we have our What's Trending social media manager, producer. I know Lon Harris is in the chat room. We have Amanda here checking your tweets. And I'm giving people shout outs on air. So tweet us, #Hope4Children. I know already some of my favorite friends and YouTube stars have tweeted us and share the message about this incredible cause. We've got, you know, Chester C was tweeting, Pentatonics, the people we love. If you're wondering why you're tuning in today, because you might have just stumbled into this live stream, Hope for Children is part of Samsung's philanthropic efforts, which helps children live smarter, healthier, more sustainable lives through some amazing nonprofits that are led by celebrities. And some of those celebrities that you will see tonight, including Drew Brees, Jimmy Johnson, John Legend, the amazing Chelsea Clinton will be here, of course, being honored tonight. And we'll be asking all your questions to those folks on the blue carpet. #Hope. The #4 children. I want to hear from you, because this event is all about spreading the message about a great cause. You know, we are all on YouTube sharing fun, comedic, entertaining videos on a daily basis, but it's also, you know, we're a community that we want to come together to change the world together, and that's really why we're here. Let's go to the Twitter chat room. Who do we have? I want to give a shout out to Cassie Mink and Michael Belton. Shout out to you guys. #Hope, the #4 children. Thanks for spreading the word and the love tonight. If you want me, Shira Lazar, to give you a shout out on air, just tweet us, #Hope, the #4 children. We, of course, it's not going to be just about me tonight. I just want to let you guys know that we have some amazing celebrities coming up. As you can see, the photographers have just started to set up. It's going to get mad. Typically this happens, red carpet, we start up, and then everyone shows up at once, and it's crazy and psychotic. And that's the way it's going to be in just a bit. Leading up to this event, though, DeStorm and iJustine were actually part of an online auction to help spread the word and, of course, raise money for their own charities that they support, children's charities. And so let's check out why iJustine decided to be involved, what charity she's supporting, and then we're going to check out DeStorm, too. Stay tuned.
Hey guys, how are you? I can't find my tripod, so I was going to set this down so I can talk to you guys. Maybe I'll just, I guess, set it right here. I'm making this video because I am so excited to be involved this year with Samsung's Hope for Children charity. They've been doing this for the past 12 years. This is my first year, and they're donating $10,000 to my children's charity of choice. I chose Space Camp Children's Cancer Foundation, who works a lot with this girl, Talia Joy 18, here on YouTube, and I always see her posting Instagrams about raising money for them. So I decided that we would have the $10,000 be donated in her name to the Base Camp Foundation, and I can't wait because she's so cute. If you guys have never seen her videos, she's absolutely amazing. She does really cool makeup tutorials, and I'm like, girl, do my makeup, please, because you are fabulous. Now that's not all, because if our team, which we're gonna be named Team iJustine, just because I'm not really very creative, if we talk about the charity the most, Samsung will donate an additional $25,000. I'm sorry, how much? $25,000! So what we need to do is we need to tweet up a storm. I'm gonna post all of the info in the description, so if you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry. I'm gonna write it in the description.
That was, of course, the lovely iJustine, who we all love dearly. That was redundant. I said love twice. But there's so much love in this room because we're all helping a great cause. And of course, iJustine was part of a great online auction leading up to the Samsung Hope for Children Gala, where she was trying to get you guys to help her raise $25,000 for her charity. She already raised $10,000, but for all the views that you gave her and engagement, she could have raised $25,000. We haven't announced the winner yet because she competed against folks like DeStorm and also Rachel Zoe and Mark Texiera, who's an incredible baseball star. And all of you shared those videos, and we're going to find out soon who won the big $25K for their charity. DeStorm was also involved, and here is his video.
What's up, world? It's Thursday. Another day but not a challenge, but I challenge myself to help the children. So this year is my first year to be part of Samsung's Hope for Children. Now I'm supporting Covenant House because no child deserves to be homeless. Samsung committed $10,000 to Covenant House with me. You know what? I'm donating even more. I'm donating myself to an online auction. You can Skype call with me, ask me anything. I'll tell you all my secrets. Well, not everything. And if you're close enough, we can even meet. As long as you're not crazy. If y'all talk about my auction the most, then Samsung is going to give $25,000 more to the Covenant House. Hop up in my auction, y'all. Let's see who's going to win the company of me and help these children out. Deuces!
What's up, world? Oh, sorry, I just stole DeStorm's slogan. But that was awesome. Thank you so much, DeStorm, for being involved in this great cause. You are tuned in to the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. We are live, coming to you from New York City. I'm Shira Lazar from the Daily Live Interactive Show. Sounds very fancy. What's trending? When we're not in New York, we are live from Hollywood every single day. And actually, you can tune in tomorrow for Bree Esterick and Ethan Newberry. They are live with crazy magician from the Nerdist Network, Justin Willman. That's live right here on this channel, youtube.com/what's trending. In the meantime, we're here to support a great cause, Hope for Children, Samsung's ongoing philanthropic efforts to help children live smarter, healthier, more sustainable lives. And you are all part of that right now as you tune in and you spread the word about this hashtag Hope4Children. I'm giving shout outs on air to all those people who tweet that hashtag, so go do it. You know you want to. And I want to give a shout out to Mike Shields and Bradley Grill, who tweeted that. We also have Jimmy Johnson coming up, who I'm going to be chatting with. So if you have any questions for Jimmy Johnson, leave it in the chat room. But more importantly, tweet us, hashtag Hope4Children, because we are tracking that hashtag, and that's how you can get shout outs and ask questions to your favorite people here on the blue carpet. And now we are actually, this is our second year on the blue carpet at the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. Last year we were here and some amazing celebrities were here. It was honoring Jennifer Hudson. This year we're honoring Chelsea Clinton and her work with the Clinton Foundation. But in the meantime, before we get to Chelsea Clinton on the blue carpet, here's a look at all the incredible action that went down last year.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 11th annual Samsung Hope for Children Gala. That's right, 11 years of helping children in pursuit of one mission, which is helping them to discover the wonder of life learning, and our planet.
Well, tonight we're celebrating our annual fundraising gala. We're here at the Museum of Natural History, and Samsung Hope for Children is really our philanthropic effort here in the United States. What we do is we focus on children's charities. We focus on children's causes and issues across sustainability, health, and education. And tonight we will raise a lot of money for a lot of charities.
The money that I'm so proud to get today from Samsung for the Laura Bush Foundation for America's Libraries will go to school libraries all across the United States and in all the U.S. territories as well, for teachers and school librarians to increase their library collections.
I think it's tremendous when you see big companies like Samsung that are so willing to reach out and help the community, especially kids, and to support other foundations like the Breeze Green Foundation and like so many others.
Well, the Show Me campaign, we work together with Hope for Children in several ways. First of all, we do this event every year, but we also do work with Samsung when it comes to encouraging young people to get involved in math and science through the Solve for Tomorrow program.
Samsung and the number one leader in the technology, the different things they can supply to schools to make sure that students and kids are getting an advantage in their education.
I grew up in public school, and a lot of times I wouldn't have been able to have music and art programs unless some charitable donation gave to us. So it's really important for me to be a part of that.
I think it is extremely important, and it means a lot when someone like Samsung comes along and give back and help out and invest in the future, in the children, because that's the future.
We're trying to create a brighter day for these kids, and Hope for Children is doing that around the world, and I'm just glad to be able to come and support it.
Anytime that you can get it out to do something, for a charity, for special needs in any way is important to us.
Anytime there is a huge brand like Samsung donating their time, their efforts, and money to children organizations, how can I not be here? I have been the president of my own child organization called Generation Rescue. So anything I can do to raise funds, I'm going to work it. I'm going to put on those heels. So thank you, Samsung.
Our goals in our charitable efforts are in line with one another, and all the technology that they can provide to public schools and help from an educational standpoint is what our foundation's focused on. So it's just a great tie. It works well together. We made a lot of great friends at Samsung in this event. From the first year I came, couldn't believe who attended from the world of sports, music, former presidents, whatever it is. It is a stacked event and a very well done event. On top of all that, we're giving money back to people that really need it. So glad to be a part of it.
That was from last year's Samsung Hope for Children Gala. We're in New York City, as you can hear from the beeping cars. Isn't it illegal now? I heard there's a regulation that, you can only beep if it's, a real emergency. So I don't believe that was a real emergency. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. We've been having some incredible tweets from amazing YouTube stars and celebrities that have all brought you here to watch this great live stream supporting an incredible cause. Hope for Children is Samsung's philanthropic efforts to help children live healthier, more bigger change. Every year we come together to celebrate that and raise money for incredible charities that are led by some really cool celebrities. Some of those you'll be seeing here tonight on the blue carpet. Already, Jimmy Johnson, we have a shot of the carpet. He's doing some interviews and pictures and photos right now. He's making his way down. Let us know your questions right now in the chat room. Tweet us, though, more importantly, because it's all about spreading the hashtag Hope, the number 4 children tonight. That's what it's all about. That's what we're tracking. We want to hear what your Hope for Children is. If you want me to give you a shout out on air, I will. If you use the hashtag Hope, the number 4 children, I will love you dearly. A lot of love in the room tonight. Shout out to Adrian Grenier. Thank you so very much. He just tweeted us, hashtag Hope for Children. And if he tweeted us, that means you should too. Follow what he's up to because he is supporting a great cause, and you should too. Tonight, we have more people coming up like John Legend, Estelle, Texiera, who are all going to be talking about the incredible charities that they're supporting tonight. So it's a really fun evening. Also, it's all about you asking your questions to them. Hashtag Hope the number 4 children. And hopefully there are some Chester C and Pentatonics fans out there. We love those guys, and we all love you for tuning in right now. Jimmy Johnson is coming up. We're going to be taking his questions live. If you're wondering who I am Shira Lazar. You're on the What's Trending channel. We are a daily live interactive show on YouTube. One of the only ones, actually. And that's why we come to you from incredible live big events like this. And specifically, we're all about using our platform for social good and putting a spotlight on great causes. And that's what's great about having a channel on YouTube and not just sharing cat videos and viral videos, but how can we all come together to change the world? And last year we were here. This year it's the 12th annual Samsung Hope for Children Gala. Last year when we were here, I was so excited because I got to meet and speak to Tim Tebow himself, which was so much fun because last year was all about the Tebowing. We spoke about it on What's Trending. It was constantly going viral. And this clip of me with Tebow actually went viral, also because I hit my head with a tablet. It was awesome, epic. Check it out.
What is your hope for children? What does it mean to be here tonight for you?
Well, it's a huge honor for me to be here. I love the phrase "hope for children." I mean, how powerful is that? I'm very involved with my foundation, and my foundation's mission statement is to bring faith, hope, and love to those needing a brighter day in their darkest hour of need. And that's what I really feel like Hope for Children is. It's going out there and it's creating brighter days for these kids, and it's making an impact on their life. And it's amazing to see what will happen in a kid's life when you come around them, you support them, you care about them, and you let them know that there's a plan for their life.
And definitely that was like what it was like for you growing up, because you had a lot of support from your family, not necessarily in a traditional way.
No, I definitely did. I had a lot of support for my family, and I've also been in a lot of third world countries and been spending times with orphans and kids that have been thrown away or forgotten, and to be able to spend time with these kids and to put an arm around them and realize what will happen in their life when they realize that someone cares about them and someone supports them. Yeah. It's amazing to see what will happen.
Welcome back to the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. I'm right now with Jimmy Johnson.
Hello.
How are you?
Great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you again another year. And of course, you're here to spread the word about your foundation.
Yeah, I am, and I'm very fortunate that Samsung, again, is letting the Jimmy Johnson Foundation participate and be a part of things. My wife and I created our foundation probably 7 or 8 years ago now, and of late, last 5 years, I would say, we try to help out public school systems in the area where we both grew up and then where we live in North Carolina. And as you know, technology is everywhere, and especially at a young age, so the relationship with Samsung works really, really well, and we're able to help with a lot of these labs that are developing in schools and get technology in kids' hands to help them learn more.
Let's say I don't know anything about NASCAR at all. What's one thing I need to know?
Well, the most commonly asked question is what happens if you have to go to the bathroom, and I know that's somewhere in your mind.
Really? I was actually thinking that.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Thinking that on Twitter? What were you thinking about? Yeah, what does happen?
Yeah, I knew that was next. I couldn't have set that up. Some just have their problems, but if you're smart and playing well, you can avoid that.
Fascinating. Have you ever just done the deed?
No, I have gotten out of the car and have run to a porta potty before, but I have not done the deed in the car.
So no Tums before a race?
Yeah, well, that aspect of it would be really catastrophic, but I think the other side, some people, drink a lot of fluids in the car and they just don't have a big tank, I guess.
What's the one thing that you need to remind yourself of when getting into race mode and pay attention to?
For me, our events are 3 to 5 hours in length, depending on the track we race at, and the adrenaline that gets kicking at the start of the event, it's very easy to make mistakes early from being too aggressive and crash on lap 10 of 300. So being able to pace yourself and be ready for the end of the race is key.
And you're on Twitter. You tweet a lot.
I am.
What do you like about Twitter? What's the one thing that people tweet you about?
Well, I think for me, when I go to the racetrack, I'm very focused in maybe don't come off on television or in in the media in general as I should, because I'm so focused on my job, and Twitter's really that space in between. So it allows people to see the other side of me that they really don't get to see, through the racetrack stuff.
What's that other side?
Much more relaxed, having fun. Things have calmed down a lot now that I'm a parent, so Years ago, there was much more of a wild side, but you know, a child will slow you down a bunch.
Thank God Twitter wasn't around as much then.
I can't imagine trying to find, you know, a spouse or date or anything in the world of Twitter. I'm so fortunate that all of that stuff for me was pre-Twitter.
And you have so many crazy, I must say, social media NASCAR fans.
Yes,
like,
they're
what is it about
involved.
the sport that makes people so engaged online?
Well, I think our fans are more have more access in general than any other sport. So, you know, if you even go to our races prior to an event, fans are all around the race cars, and you don't have fans around the starting pitcher and the quarterback at a football game. So, access is key. You know, at the same time, all the great stuff that comes with Twitter, it gives haters an opportunity to blow you up when they want to as well. So you've got to have thick skin reading through your timeline.
Finally, our last question here tonight. With all these Fast and Furious movies keep on coming back, like, what is it?
We're down like 26 or something.
I know. Are you sick of them?
I haven't seen one of them yet, so I just keep seeing them coming out with more and more and more.
Jimmy Johnson, everyone. Check out the Jimmy Johnson Foundation. Such a great cause. Thank you so much for being back here this year. And we'll be right back in just a moment with more incredible people. Tweet us. #Hope, the number 4 children, to ask your questions right now on the blue carpet. And, of course, I'll give you a shout-out on air.
Hello, ladies. Very good, thank you. There you are. She's in Paris. I don't blame her. If I was married to her, I would shoot her.
We're about to have some VH1 stars come up. Sharon Carpenter from The Gossip Game. In the meantime, I said I was going to give you a shout out on camera. If you use the #Hope4Children, Sharon is tweeting right now, so she's not here yet. But I'm going to give those people a shout out. Angel, Sosha Hayworth. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but I love you, and that name is going to resonate with me for a long time. Luca Pino. Holla. #Hope4Children. We'll give you a shout out on air. We got some amazing people coming up. And also tweet that hashtag, #Hope4Children, because we'll be asking questions to John Legend, Drew Brees. We just had Jimmy Johnson, NASCAR star here. So the blue carpet has just gotten started. So many incredible people here tonight honoring Chelsea Clinton and the Clinton Foundation, because this evening, if you just are tuning in, if you've been around, thank you for just hanging with us. Hopefully just hang with us, eat dinner or breakfast wherever you are in the world, and tweet the hashtag the number 4 children. And it's all about helping children live more sustainable, healthier, smarter lives. And we're helping being part of that tonight. And so right now we have Sharon Carpenter, VH1, The Gossip Game, joining us here on the blue carpet.
Hi.
How are you?
It is a blue carpet this time.
It's a different. I wish I had an accent like yours.
Well, you have a very cool accent too, because growing up in England, we all wanted your accent.
You did?
We did.
No, you did
and
not.
I used to put on fake American accents, but it didn't.
I'm Canadian, but now I have this
okay.
affected American accent.
You know what? My friends back home think I sound American now.
No, you sound very cute. So thank you. And thank you so much for tweeting and spreading the word about Hope for Children. We appreciate it. Tell us why it was important to be here tonight.
Well, it's important. I mean, we have to be there for the kids, don't we? And Samsung Hope for Children. I was here last year as well. It's all about education and, you know, empowering the kids and, you know, helping those in impoverished situations as well. So I'm all about the kids.
Yeah, and what foundations or nonprofits are really passionate? You're really passionate about?
Well, I mean, there's actually one. I'm an ambassador for a charity called the St. George's Society. They have a subsidiary, which is really kind of a younger part of the charity, and it's for Brits in the U.S. and members of the Commonwealth who need help in the U.S., whether they're the elderly or kids. So I'm actually an ambassador for that charity. The Cancer Society as well. Cancer is something that has affected my family. And bullying, anti-bullying, because of course bullying is something we've heard about so much over the past couple of years. We've heard about young kids committing suicide, which is just absolutely tragic.
Yeah, we support that. Actually, that's a great thing to talk about. We did this whole special hashtag Stop Bullying. We're not about that tonight in terms of the hashtag, but I must say part of being here tonight is hearing what charities all of you support, but also hearing about what charities everyone watching supports. Yeah. What's your Hope for Children? Tweet it with the hashtag, but also let us know what charities you're into, because this is not just about one foundation we're supporting here. It's about bringing all these foundations together with a common goal to help children live better lives. Definitely. And I'll give a shout out to my charity that I love, the Trevor Project, which I'm very much involved with. We live stream from there every single year at their gala. So check them out. They're an awesome charity.
Yeah, I have to check them out too.
Yeah, they have a yearly gala. That's why we love as What's Trending being part of events like this, and also bringing the YouTube community together.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where it's at nowadays, isn't it?
It is. It's all about
the digital world. It is.
Let's give a shout out to some people right now. Tweet the hashtag Hope4Children. I'll be giving you a shout out on air with some of your favorite stars from VH1's
The Gossip Game.
What is The Gossip Game?
The Gossip Game is actually a show that follows 7 female media personalities who cover entertainment.
Wow.
So it's something that's never really been done. Yeah, it's something that's actually never really been done before. I know people have tried. I'm actually the co-creator of the show as well.
High five.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'm one of the cast members. So we have radio hosts, we have journalists, we have bloggers who all cover entertainment. And, you know, you get to see some of the conflicts that happen between them and the challenges of doing the job, which I'm sure you know a lot about.
I do. Well. You don't want to know what's going on. But we like bringing people in because we're on YouTube, we just bring everyone in on the action. Yeah. And let's give a shout out. Shout out to Susie Diab and at F Cancer Now. I know those guys. So many incredible people tweeting us tonight. Even Adrian Grindy tweeted.
Oh,
we love you.
Is he going to be here tonight as well?
He's not. They're just, it's all about cyber, being here in, through the cyber
feeling like he's here, right?
world, the interwebs. Coming up, we've got one of the stars of Boardwalk Empire. Tweet us your questions right now. Hashtag Hope4Children. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. I am Shira Lazar from What's Trending, joined by Eddie Latura.
Hey, Anthony.
Oh,
Eddie
Anthony,
is the
Eddie is the
character.
character.
But you're doing
See?
so well. I was watching you before. You're spectacular. You know that, Shira?
You're so sweet.
No, I'm
thank
telling
you.
the truth.
You're spectacular. You're on one of my favorite shows, Boardwalk Empire.
Oh, I'm glad. It's one of my favorite shows,
We want
too.
it back. When is it coming back?
September 8th, I live. I'm coming back. I'm in
I know
the
it's
first
always.
episode.
I always feel so sad when people die.
So do
It's
I.
like
They're
really
close
personally.
colleagues. You really
You're
feel
like,
very
really?
bad
You just
about
like open up that script and you're like, yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
That's an awkward day on
Yeah,
set.
it is an awkward day, but you do get a call. That's the hardest part of the writer and producer.
Oh, it's so
you get
awkward.
that call saying, well, we're going in a different direction, and you die. So no,
It's
but
not personal, but yeah.
No,
you
it's
know.
not at all. It never is. But
And you're a New Yorker. The show also
Yes.
shoots here.
shoot at Steiner Studio.
Okay.
Otherwise known as Steiner.
Okay. Steiner.
You know, I played the German guy.
Yes, and you also are an opera singer.
I was former Anthony Latura, formerly known as a Metropolitan Opera singer.
Wow,
Yes.
what happened? You sagged.
I did 27 years, and then it was time for young people. So I left and started directing opera, and then I got a call, and
you're like,
I read for Marty,
yeah.
and they hired me.
You're on a hit show, Marty
I'm
Scorsese.
on a hit show. What can
Marty.
I say?
I want to call him Marty.
Well, I mean, Mr. Scorsese.
That's a fun group of people to be intertwined
Oh, yeah.
with.
Oh, it's fantastic cast. Really wonderful people. We do a lot of things outside the set. We get along very, very well. Led, of course, our leader, Steve Buscemi, is the kindest, a real mensch. He's in the definition. If you look in the Jewish
I don't know, we have
dictionary,
a lot of young people watching right now.
Is
Look
that-
up mensch.
mensch, it means a real man, a real person.
It's not in the Urban Dictionary.
It's not. It is actually. Maybe it isn't. I don't
Maybe
know.
it is. Maybe
But
like-
you looking it up there, you're going to find
And Boardwalk Empire.
And Boardwalk
Check
Empire.
it out. So let's talk about being here tonight and why it's important to you and what you're supporting and if you have any charities specifically you work with.
No, I don't. So I go to a lot of charity events because I don't have.
This is
I'm
where
not
it
giving
gets
my
weird.
money to my own charity. I give it to everybody else's charity.
Yes. Well, why is it important to be a part of something like this?
Well, first of all, we have a huge corporation, Samsung, supporting all of this. So there's your money.
Yeah.
Then it's encouraged by people in the arts, people of some sort of means.
Yeah.
And they're supporting these young people for their education. I mean, look at these children. You have this wonderful picture back here.
These
All
are
of
the children you are helping.
these
Yeah,
and
there are
many more.
many
Many more. It's not
just
just
these
these. It's thousands of them. And come on, if Samsung says, let's do something for people, people jump on the wagon.
Well, over the past 12 years, I must say, they've raised over $25 million. It's a great cause. More to come tonight. Thank you so much,
Oh, it's my
Anthony.
pleasure.
And
if you get tired and you want me to interview, I'll be happy to.
oh, that's good to know.
It's good to
Have your
know.
people talk to my people.
No, you want a vodka tonic? All right. Oh, no,
We
there's a
don't
lot of
do
young
that.
children. God
Guess
bless
who's
all of
coming
them.
up, everyone? Someone you all love, Estelle. Do you know the hip hop R&B singer?
Estelle's going to be here tonight?
So, join the chat room. Tweet us your questions for Estelle right now. Hashtag hope the number 4 children. I'll be giving you a shout out on air. It's all about spreading the message about this great cause tonight.
Estelle.
We'll be back in just a minute.
Bye, guys.
With Estelle.
Is she ready now? Okay.
I hope so. Do your thing. I like the part.
Welcome back to the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. I'm Shira Lazar, joined by Kathy Moriarty. How are you? With her lovely daughter.
This is Annabella.
Annabella, nice to see you. And of course, this is an evening all about supporting great children's charities.
It's a wonderful charity.
So tell me why it's important for you to be here tonight.
Well, being the mom of 3 children,
Yeah.
and it's a great thing. And any charity that helps children, and especially this particular one, they've raised so much money. They've raised over $10 million for children. So it's a great event. Everybody here is really nice. We know everybody, and I'm on board for it. They do a great job.
And tell everyone watching here tonight live on YouTube. So you said so many people are here tonight, so many of your friends.
Oh, does it?
Who are some of those people?
Some of those people. Well, I don't know till I get inside. Let's see who showed up. I don't want to say who's here if they're not here yet.
Also, people who are tuning in right now, tweet us your questions, hashtag Hope the number 4 children. We've got Sherry Shepard and Estelle coming up, Ciara, John Legend, a ton more people. And we're giving shout outs on air. I'm going to give 2 shout outs. Deborah Shoemaker and Kathy Owens. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight and tweeting, spreading the word, hashtag Hope the number 4 children. Want me to give you a shout out on air? Tweet that right now. And we'll be back in just a moment with Sherry Shepard.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're beautiful.
You're so sweet. Welcome back to the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. I'm Shira Lazar, joined by Sherry Shepard.
Hi.
Hi, and we're reuniting. Last time
we are.
we saw each other, we were hosting Oscars online together.
Yes. We had a good time.
We did. We partied up, gave me some life advice. It was awesome.
I said, freeze your eggs. I
You didn't have to tell everyone that.
Because I tell everybody in the world, if you got eggs, freeze them.
And we have some people now that just probably tuned in. Cimarelli, which is this crazy, amazing girl band. They're all sisters.
Oh, right.
They're, from 12 to like, I think 18.
Oh, very cool.
But I love how they're going to be like, freeze my eggs. I'm a
no, don't eat
teenager.
the little 12-year-old. Freeze them. Yes.
So tell me about the importance of being here tonight.
I love the fact I was here with my husband a couple years ago, and I was so impressed with Samsung because they really get behind charities and give them awareness, and they got such a big amount of power, and they're getting behind my charity, which is YAI, and that's for, children and adults who have disabilities, and my son has special needs. So I'm so grateful to Samsung because they're a small charity, and, somebody like Samsung, they definitely will give them hope.
And you tweeted #HopeForChildren. So what is your hope for children?
You know, my hope for children is that they would have the same opportunities that I had, and that they would be allowed to grow and expand, because they're going to run this world when I'm in my wheelchair. So I really want them to be able to have everything that they can get and every, measure of success. Because if they're successful, I'm successful.
Can you tell me what's going on with The View?
What's going on with The View? I know we're making so many changes.
But you're just like, I'll be stable. I'll stay.
It's a trip because I usually my stuff gets canceled, so I'm still there, hanging on by the skin of my teeth.
What does it take?
I was so afraid Barbara would come out of her chicken pox and go, "Why is that girl still at the table?" So I passed the test. But Joy is leaving. Barbara is leaving.
I know. I think they're opening up for someone.
Like,
I'm maturing. I think it's
like a little cat, purring.
I think we have some chemistry. I'm just saying.
I think you represent the youth of today.
I represent the youth of today.
We need somebody unpredictable.
I'm
maybe
crazy.
Willing to. You don't care about what people
I'm Canadian,
say.
I'm global.
That's right. So you got an international fan base.
I'm into the culture.
You are into
sass in me.
You know all things Kardashian, I can tell.
Totes.
And you're totally Beeb. Okay.
Totes. LOL. And I speak in acronyms. It's awesome.
All right, I'm going to have to send Barbara a little text.
Send her a little note.
I don't book the show now, but I can awesomely suggest it.
I think you have some pull. You rock, and you also have a book. Do you want to even,
I have a book called Plan D, How to Lose Weight and Beat Diabetes, Even If You Don't Have It. So it was number 13 on the New York Times bestseller.
Holla.
Thank
I'll
you,
do
girl.
a fist pump.
The little
I'll do a
fist pump, little mic pump.
So many great things to support tonight. So thank you so much, Sherry.
Thank you.
Appreciate it as always.
All right, girl.
It's so much
I can feel those
fun.
eggs moving around right now as we hug.
And we're going to give
Put them in the
some shout
freezer.
outs. Sherry and I are going to give some shout outs to people. We have Cimarelli fans. So shout out to Cimarelli.
Hey, Cimarelli, you're doing a great job, and many, many blessings to you.
We love you. Thanks for all the retweets, all you fans.
Absolutely.
Tweet us, #HopeForChildren. We'll give you a shout out on air. Coming up, we have a ton more people. Ciara, we've got Estelle. Stay tuned, everyone.
Woo.
Samsung Hope for Children Gala. I'm Shira Lazar, joined by Estelle on the blue carpet.
How are you?
All the way from the UK.
Oh, all the way from Brooklyn, actually.
That was a far trip.
That's so far. I mean, it's like right over the bridge now.
It's so great to see you here and see you back in the world with new music.
Thank you.
For all your fans. You have so many fans out there that have been wanting more.
I know. Everyone's been asking me, when is the next record? I'm like, look, the last record came out and I was really sad. And now I'm back and I'm happy. So we put music out yesterday on my website, EstelleDarlings.com, a new record called Call These Boys, part of a trilogy of music, put out 3 EPs. One's called Love Jones. I keep saying sorry.
I love how where you are. It's okay. While you're saying people could tweet us questions for you.
There you go.
#Hope, the number 4 children. You give them a little break to ask some questions.
There you go. I mean, it's called Love and Happiness, the trilogy. Volume 1 is Love Jones, and the first record is called Call These Boys. So, yeah, ladies, go hear that record. It's kind of fun.
Oh, really? And what was the inspiration for the boy track?
Well, you know what? I got back out in the game. The last record was a breakup album, and it's kind of like getting back out and being single again. And I find that the meaner you are to boys, the more they like you. So
the more mean you are.
The more mean you are to boys.
What is up with that?
Young ladies, it's real. It's crazy. Men respond to being mean to them for some reason. So I wrote this song called Call These Boys, and it's talking about, you know, when you tell them to hold it, the more they want you. So it's like, ladies, hold it. You know, get them that.
These are life lessons from Estelle. We have so many young viewers there. You know, so take notes, everyone. I know we have a ton of fans from a lot of people who tweeted us, from Chester C to Cimarelli and Pentatonics tonight on YouTube. Being from the UK, are there certain charities that you support that you've been wanting to share with people?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working with Samsung. I've been to almost all the events that you've done for the past few years. And I think it's awesome that you do what you do as far as like getting with people who work on the ground. They've been supporting my foundation, All of Me, which is a mentoring charity, which is part education, part social education, and, you know, part just travel experience. Because I feel like a lot of kids between the ages of 14 and 17, they get to this complacent stage where they're just like, well, I got to go to school, I'll do the bog standard, and I'll just chill. Yeah. You know, and they're in an amazing position being on this side of the world. You know, they have so much at hand. It's kind of like, I don't understand why you just sit there. I don't understand why you just accept what's given to you and don't think you can do any more. So my thing is giving them the exposure, giving them the social education, and pushing them and making them feel like they can do a bit more. So that's what we do with All of Me. We're in our first year. We're taking the kids to Senegal next week. It's just part of their prize at the end of the course. Some of them it's their first time they've been out of the state, let alone out of the country. Wow. So I'm just excited.
And so where can people find out more about that?
You go to Twitter, Twitter, allofme.org and allofmefoundation.org on the website. You can donate. You can check out what we're doing.
We're setting this up. I love it.
I love it. They're going as we're going. So, you know, go and check us out and see what we're doing. allofmefoundation.org. We need your support. The kids need your support. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, that's great. Well, congratulations
Thank
on
you.
that. We appreciate it. Once again, I want to encourage everyone watching today. We have so many incredible people. It's all about tweeting the hashtag #HopeChildren, spreading the word, and also because we're going to be giving shout-outs on air to all those amazing people. Do you want to give those shout-outs, and even with your favorite stars?
Hi, Jennifer Calderon and Natasha Hagen. What up? How you doing?
Estelle says hi to you. That's what you get when you tweet us. Hashtag #HopeChildren. Amazing. Thank you so much, Estelle. Congratulations on everything. I look forward to hearing your music and having you. You need to perform live on What's Trending when you're in LA.
I will. Absolutely.
That's very great. All right, we'll be back in just a moment with more incredible people. Texiera, John Legend. Tweet us. Hashtag #HopeChildren. I'm Cheryl Lazar coming to you live from the Samsung Hope for Children Gala with the Menzo family from the Real Housewives of New Jersey, who just made their way here to New York somehow.
far ride.
It's a
We made it.
far
Figured it
ride.
out.
Thank you for being here. Last year, it was like the whole family. We can barely fit all of you into one shot.
Well, Mom's right behind us. You're going to have her now.
Oh, so you guys decided to split it up tonight.
Yeah, it was too big last year. I think we made you nervous last year,
You
so
did.
we split it
I
up.
appreciate that. So tell us about the importance of being here tonight.
Well, tonight's probably the one event every year we look forward to big time. You know, we actually talk about this like months in advance. It's a great time. It's a great cause, and it's amazingly loose and at the same time just so well done. And I just think for all of us, it's an excuse to, number one, get together, but just be around such great people for a great cause, and we have fun.
Continue.
It's nice to see all the celebrities that come together to raise money for children, especially when you get to watch the videos every year of. And I mean, last year I think it was a little girl with autism that went up. I'm not sure exactly what it was.
The paint, no, 2 years ago. They had
2 years ago, the painting, the girl with the painting. It was like
really great story.
We're all sobbing, and I wore waterproof mascara today. So did
And
Christopher.
it's all people that you would never expect to see in the same room at all, that they're all together and promoting the same cause, and it's a cool thing to see.
Yeah, what people might not realize who are tuning in right now on YouTube is there are so many people that are affected in incredible ways by the organizations, and we all hear about these stories throughout the night, but you obviously are tuning into this blue carpet free show of this event. What charities do you guys support? Like, what's important to you?
Well, outside of anything really for children, we do a lot with, was it Best Friends, the animals? Anything with animals, we're huge animal people.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary. I don't know the exact. Wounded Warriors as well. Generation Rescue, we're doing a lot with our water as well. And then, of course, anything Sandy involved in New Jersey, we had a huge part in just from being there and being really close to home for us. So.
Are you guys sick of the Real Housewives at this point?
Yes.
God, does it ever end?
As people or the show?
Both.
Yes.
All right, let's share as children. We're all children here of people. Yeah. What is it like continuing? You're like, come on, really? Are you continuing?
I think that's why we look so miserable when we film. The biggest comment that I get from people is that I'm nasty and I'm miserable, and I'm like, I just hate
These are the biggest
these
compliment.
people. Like, I just say to people, I just am so sick of the same crap over and over and over again. And it's like,
she went through every curse word in her head.
I did.
You censored yourself.
It was so hard for me not to curse right now, and I was like, oh my god, am I allowed to curse? So that's why it took me so long.
I think as an experience, it's been amazing. And Bravo's been awesome to us. Being on the show has been an amazing experience. I don't think any of us would trade it for the world, but I think as we are on the show, we don't ever put a front on for anybody or anything, and we're always ourselves, and that's something Mom's always pretty much instilled from us from day one, and I don't think that'll change, and that's probably why we come off the way we do sometimes.
Yeah.
But overall, I think we'll stay on for as long as it's fun.
Yeah, you're like, Mom, really? Like, she's like sitting you guys down. Okay, sign another contract, you guys.
Well, it's definitely not like that. But the ultimate compliment for us is when we go somewhere and they say, "Oh, you guys take away from all the drama," and that to us is like, phew. Like, as long as it's coming off that way and that we are ourselves and not really bringing ourselves into problems that have nothing to do with us.
Drama.
And events like this make it worth it. It makes it. This makes it like, okay, this is worth all the crap.
Totally. What is your hope for children?
Al is the cheesy one of all of us. Yeah, I hope they all end up like Al. Al's usually the one that's good with the words. Christopher and I.
So you have no hope for children? Is
no hope
what
for
you're
children.
I have tons of hope for children, but
no, I think we were really lucky. We had a really great base growing up, and I think that education being such a cornerstone here with John Legend and everything he brings to the table.
Yeah.
Dan Marino, his foundation, seeing all what they do for autism, which is very close to all of us. That's a really big cause that we're getting associated with now. So it's just great to see so many things at an intersection here, and we're just excited to be part of it.
Yeah, and we're giving shout outs on air to people that tweet #Hope4Children. Spread the word. Let us know your hope for children. And also we're giving those shout outs with your favorite stars. Give us some Twitter names.
Brittany Burke.
Say that more excited.
I didn't know if it was Brittany Buck. I was like, Brittany Buck? Brittany Burke. Hi, Brittany Burke.
Hi, Brittany.
Hi, Britt.
You probably only want to hear from Al, so say it again.
Say it really in a cute way.
Look her in the face. Look her in the face.
What?
Tell her you love her.
Hi, Brittany. Where is Brittany on
He
Twitter?
wants to kiss you.
Brittany is on Twitter. Everyone is tweeting tonight, spreading the word. If you're tuning in, we are coming to you live from the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. A ton of celebrities here. They're all here to support and benefit children's charities. So you, just by watching and tweeting with that hashtag, you're changing the world. You're not just tweeting, things that won't have any impact. You are making an impact, so thank you. Coming up, we've got their parents here. Just the mom. Oh, just mom from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Tweet us your questions now. And, of course, John Legend is coming up, too. Texiera. It's going to be a blast. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. I am Shira Lazar, joined by Nico Tortorella and Bethany Myers, and of course the following. A lot of people are following that. I'm sure you have heard that
Yeah.
before.
Goes hand in hand.
And thank you guys for just tweeting #Hope, the number 4 children. Tweet it right now and we'll shout you out on air because we like showing love here at this great event. Tell us why it's important for you guys to be here tonight.
Just supporting the event, and kids are our future, and anything that we can do to help them out.
You're not gonna have a kid yet. You're too
Not
young.
yet. Not yet.
Then you guys aren't married.
No, we aren't. Yeah, that usually comes first.
That usually.
Yes.
Tell us why you think the Falling became such a cult hit.
Well, it's based on a cult, and America's always hungry for what's crazy about people, and that's exactly what the show is. It goes into just the inner, deepest, darkest places of human nature, and
And that's about it.
that's what people thrive on.
That's about it.
Yeah.
You guys just tweeted, so do you have some crazy Twitter stalkers out there? Or you're saying, do you watch this where you're like, I see you, girl?
Yeah, there's a few of them, but we appreciate them. We appreciate all of them.
You want to give a shout out to any of them right now?
That's okay.
No,
we don't need to do that.
What charities do you guys support? What's important to you?
Anything environmental. We anything food related. We're just big on saving the earth any way we can.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you guys being here tonight. Let's give a shout out to some fans watching who tweeted #Hope, the number 4 children. You want to give them a shout?
Yeah. Hey, Peggy and Nicole.
Nicole,
how you doing?
I love Nicole. Peggy Van de Wayne.
Van de
I don't
Wayne.
know if you're from here
Uh-huh.
or what country you're from. Sounds like it could be
Van de Way.
Win.
Van de Win.
Yes.
Swedish? German?
Maybe. Who knows?
American.
Let us know. Tweet us again with
Tweet us
#Hope for
back.
Children. Where are you from? Once again, I want to encourage all of you. We're going to be talking to some amazing people here on this blue carpet at the Samsung Hope for Children event, benefiting some incredible children's charities. It's all about sustainability, making people smarter and healthier, specifically kids. And once again, you're here tonight. We spoke to Sherry Shepard, Estelle. We have some
Amazing.
other incredible people coming up. And of course, this event is honoring tonight Chelsea Clinton and the Clinton Foundation and all the incredible work they do. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Have
guys.
fun inside. We appreciate it.
Appreciate
and once again, tweet us. #Hope the number 4 children. Let us know what questions you want to ask on the blue carpet, and we'll give you a shout out.
Save the kids.
Welcome back to the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. I'm Shira Lazar from What's Trending, joined by Jacqueline Lorita and Carolyn Manzo from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. How's it going, ladies?
Good. How are you?
Good. You look beautiful. You're dry, even though it's humid outside in New York.
It's a very nice breeze working with the fans and everything.
I know.
So you're in the right spot.
And you have come to these events before. Tell us about the importance to both of you personally being at an event like this.
Well, we're huge advocates for anything having to do with children, but there's an irony factor here because we just found out a year ago that our Jacqueline's son, Nick, who's his birthday today, baby boy, happy birthday, Nick, was diagnosed with autism. So the Dan Marino Foundation and everything, as ironic as it sounds, we've been coming and supporting for years, and now it really hits home for us, you know, so...
And tell us about what that was like for you and where you got support and help, because dealing with that is probably very overwhelming as a parent.
Yeah, I have to say when I came out with, Nicholas's diagnosis, thousands of people had reached out to me. I got letters and through social media and everything, and honestly, that's what gave me the strength and hope and encouragement to just keep going and, try to bring out like the best child that my child can be and give them whatever tools and, teach them whatever it is that I can, get them the right therapies. I mean, there's just so much. And,
educating others.
Right, and educating, and that's what I'm saying is so many people did that for me. I feel compelled. I have to do that for other people because honestly, that's what gave me the strength and hope. And I feel like anybody that has a journey like that needs to come forward and share it and educate people and raise awareness and, that's what helps, being compassionate, for other people and just, sharing whatever you learn for, bring that, help someone else.
So what have you learned over the past year of dealing with this?
So much. I have books and books at home, like stacks of books. I researched everything from therapies and therapists and treatments and special diets and just you name it. And it just, you learn, early intervention is key to recovery, not to give up. Don't get discouraged when something doesn't work for your child that may, work for another child, because there'll always be, there's hope. Yeah. And I've seen it and hearing other people's struggles and successes, you just learn not to give up and just to keep going.
And you have seen hope over the past year.
Oh, yeah.
Just last week, Nick regressed and stopped saying I love you for about a year.
Yeah.
And last week's episode, the country saw it tell his mother I love you.
Yeah.
So there's hope.
He has a large list of vocabulary words now, and he can request things now. He's not conversational
the other day,
yet.
Right?
Yeah,
the rainbow.
He does some things that just blows my mind. I like the way his mind thinks he's incredible. He's really brilliant, actually.
That's an incredible moment to document. Like, why decide to share that? The whole thing being part of a show like that, you have to really be okay with sharing a part of yourself. And sometimes those things are superficial, but it seems like that's showing a different side.
I think that's what's amazing about our show.
Yeah,
because we put so much of our lives that's painful, to us, out there for others to learn.
Everybody's got something,
right?
Yeah. And I think my husband he waited for the cameras on purpose to do that because he wanted to capture the moment on camera. You know what I mean? Because it's such a big moment, and I think that's why.
And what kind of reactions did you get from online? I mean, we have so many people watching online right now.
He's been saying I love you for months now, and we watched it, and every time I see that clip, I go hysterical. So it'll never get old.
Pretty much, I got like so many people saying that they had cried over that moment. I'm like, you have no idea what it meant to me. It's just touching to me that it touched other people. And there's so many people that can relate that are going through the same thing. And so many. It's great. 1 in 50 now, and it's just it's my life. Whatever airs on the show, they tape us for 6 months. Autism is in my life every day. So they taped a lot of things, and whatever they chose to put together and air is what they're going to air. So far it looks like that's a big part of what they're showing. And
you know what? And kudos to Bravo for handling it with the right attitude.
Well, we appreciate you being here tonight and sharing your story to make everyone better who is watching as well. So thank you and congratulations on all that success and sharing your journey, because it's very admirable.
so many people share their journey with me. So thank you.
And all of you watching right now, once again, we're live from the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. Hashtag Hope, the number 4 children. We'll be back with many more people here on the blue carpet. So tweet us. We're going to give you a shout out on air. You want to get a shout out from a housewife? Give them a shout out. Can you read that far?
Yes.
Sure. Never know. Yeah. Give a shout out to these fans who watched live.
Hey, Lisa Watson.
And Dennis Lozano.
There you go. Many more shout outs to come on air. If you tweet the hashtag Hope the number 4 children right now, do it.
Do it.
You are watching live coverage of the Samsung Hope for Children Gala in New York City. I'm Cheryl Lazar from What's Trending, and I want to remind you I found out someone who's coming up very soon. So tweet us your questions for this incredible Grammy award-winning musician, John Legend. Tweet us your questions now for @John Legend. I'm calling him by his Twitter name. You see where my head is at. And we'll ask all your questions live on the blue carpet. And in order to tweet those questions, you have to hashtag Hope the number 4 children. Hope the number 4 children. John Legend is coming up next. In the meantime, let's take a look at what's happening on the carpet. Maybe we can capture him doing some interviews right now. I'm Cheryl Lazar, back with John Legend at the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm great. You are rocking it. Thank you so much for being here to support.
I'm excited to be back. I come here almost every year, so it's another great event this year, and they are honoring me as an ambassador this year and supporting the work I do with my charity, the Show Me campaign.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that tonight.
Tell me how the campaign has evolved over the years.
Well, we've grown. We've expanded partners. We work with a lot of great partners that are ensuring that more and more kids have opportunity to get a great education, both here in the States and overseas. We have a girls scholarship program we started to help kids in Africa, girls in Africa that want to go to secondary school but don't have the opportunity to do so. So we're just trying to give more kids opportunities to get a good education all around the world.
Why is that so important to you? Why is it something from your past, like something personal that has instilled that
It's
need?
important to me because I know how important education is. It's an equalizer. It's an opportunity to help yourself, but you need help to help yourself, and that's what we're trying to do.
And music this day and age, like so many young people that you work with are like, how do I get into the business? Like, how do you think the music industry has evolved, and like, what advice do you give those young people?
Well, the industry's changed. Obviously, the internet has had a big effect on the industry because there are many more ways to access music. There's many more ways to interact with the fans, many more ways to distribute music. And so, we've got so many ways to reach people.
Yeah.
You still have to have a great song and a great album and great concerts, and that hasn't changed, but they're just different techniques and different distribution methods to get to the fans.
And you were recently with Oprah. She
Yes.
came over to your house. There's
Came to
something
my house, yes.
About your house. Did you clean thoroughly beforehand?
Of course we did. Of course we did. We got everything in order, and then the Oprah crew came and turned it into like a television studio. They put the couch up on a platform. They had all this crazy lighting. It was like quite a lot of production that went into making us look natural on the couch there.
But you're awesome. Well, we
Thank
appreciate you being here, and congratulations once again on
Thank you very much.
Show Me campaign. Check it out online. Do it right now at John Legends. Everyone, tweet us your questions. Share the message. Hashtag Hope. The number 4 children. We're up right next with Chris Noth. So stay tuned.
Mr. Big.
Welcome back to the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. I'm right now with Chris Noth. How are you?
Did you say Noth or Noth?
No.
Noth. No, it's okay.
I was said that because I wanted you.
All my life. Noth, not Noth.
I just know you as one thing.
Philip Roth has ruined me.
Oh yeah. I just know you as that famous character that I grew up with.
Oh God, I hope you didn't grow up with him.
I still.
Did you really?
I still.
So you
see
must be
Rican.
into the Carrie Diaries?
Oh yeah, the next generation,
Right.
the Carrie
That's
Diaries.
more your generation.
A lot of people watching right now might be into the Carrie Diaries. Well,
Right.
he was the one who started all. He was part of the original.
I'm part of the old,
Years ago.
older.
Yeah.
It's really hard to believe it's so long ago.
Isn't that
but
crazy?
It is.
It's like a whole other generation of
Like,
people.
it's so long ago. 98. Wow.
So tell us about being here tonight and why it's important to support Hope for Children.
Well, first of all, I think it's great that a large business and private sector is coming in and doing what they're doing. You have a feeling if everyone and every business did this kind of thing, we'd be in better shape. So I just think it's fantastic, that they're having this. I have a child of my own, and when you learn about all there is that's out there happening, I also work with BV One's Fighting Hunger, and you find out that 17 million children are food deprived, you need all the help you can get to bring attention to it. So I think it's fantastic what they're doing.
Yeah, we love it because they bring together all these different charities. It's not just focused on one nonprofit.
Yeah.
And we've been encouraging people to tweet the hashtag #Hope4Children. So we're going to give some shout-outs right now. Do you want to give... Mr. Big is giving you some shout-outs.
To Laura Lober? Is that right?
Yeah, sure. Laura Lober. Shout
What do you want me to say? Hey, Laura.
Just say whatever you want.
Hi, Laura. Nice to meet you. I have no idea where you are, but I hope you're having a good time.
You don't need to get into a diatribe here.
Okay.
Now we have Mario Lignon.
Mario Leon.
Lignon.
Linan.
Thank you for tweeting hashtag #4Children.
Are you from Peru? Linan?
And Samantha Jacqueline, you rock. We love all of you who are watching today.
Are you all watching?
You was wondering, we are live online.
I know, but what does that mean?
It means you can interact, share with your friends, hang out in your PJs. You might be on a beach watching, I don't know. You can do it anywhere. It's the magic of technology. All right, you know who's coming up next? Vinny from Jersey Shore, and also from the show. He's actually a talk show host right now. Things change. Just like
it's changed, man. I'm old school.
Tweet us your questions for him. We're gonna give you a shout out on air. We'll be back in just a second.
See ya.
Vinny is here from the Jersey Shore, and now the show at the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. You're getting used to doing this?
Yes, I'm a talk show host in training right now, and I can't talk, so it doesn't make sense.
It's all about being real this day and age. People are sick of the fake broadcaster.
I feel like I should be interviewing you. Oh, you have a mic. You're good.
I'm a mic. I'm good. It's called a lavalier.
Yeah. Well, on my show, people just come over to my house, so I can't be fake. You know what I mean? My mom's right there. So.
That's what makes it fun, though.
Yeah. Well, for you, not for me. It makes it embarrassing for me.
You live an embarrassing life?
Very embarrassing for the whole world to see.
But you're used to that.
I am, but now it's even one step further that it's in my house. In Jersey Shore house, it was a little bit removed. You know what I mean? There were a couple other crazies running around to take the distraction away. But, now whatever.
Do you feel like you're getting older wearing suits and everything?
My mom dressed me today. No, I like playing dress up. I like dressing up. When you are like me, you can wear sneakers everywhere. No one says anything to you.
Yeah.
So I get really lazy, and I wear sneakers to club and hoodies. But when I come to things like this, I like wearing, Hugo Boss.
We appreciate you raising the bar.
Thank you. I did it just for you guys.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And he also, guess what? He tweeted just for us, hashtag Hope4Children. So we appreciate that. We're going to be
I have 4 million followers.
Crazy.
I bet you 3 people are watching right now. They're the laziest followers I've ever met in my life.
Why are they so lazy?
I don't know. It's 4 million. You would think I could get 0.001%. They don't listen to me. They just like to follow me just to let me down.
And they just watch you the stream. They don't click on things. They're like, oh, he's doing that. Okay, moving on.
Whatever. They want to see my downfall more than anything, I guess.
Oh, we need to have some controversy here.
Yeah, we do.
Show something. I don't know. What can people
expect? A couple girls here. It might happen.
What can people expect from the show?
The show with Vinny, you can expect the biggest A-list celebrities coming into my house in Staten Island, and you get to see them in a real way because they're not being scripted. There's no pre-interview. They're just pretty much in their raw form and having a good time. So it's really cool.
Any talk show host inspirations that you've had to get into this job?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Jimmy Fallon. He comes from improv world.
Yes.
I'm doing improv myself, so I love Jimmy Fallon.
What's the most surprising thing we'll discover from seeing you on this show that we haven't seen on Jersey Shore?
Well, my mom just let everyone know that I wasn't circumcised. So it's pretty surprising.
It's good to know.
I said it because she said it. It's the cat's out of the bag, so.
And on that note, what is your hope for children?
That they all get circumcised. No. My hope for children. How can I even do this right now? But I just all right. Talk show host. Ready? Improv. I think it's important what Samsung does. It's important to use my influence, and every young celebrity should use their influence because kids listen to us. You know what I mean? So it's good to spread positive messages instead of just ratchet ones all the time.
Well, we appreciate it, and best
Thank
of
you.
luck.
Thank you so much.
On your show, maybe you'll
it too.
be on our show, What's Trending, again soon.
Yes.
And maybe I can stop by your show and just
come over for dinner.
give some celebrities some food or something.
Yeah.
All right, Jessica, Zor, and Jessica, two Jessicas.
Yes, they're my friends. They're
Jessica
cool.
Zor.
They're good
Oh, really?
people.
Jessica
Yeah.
Stamp. Oh, you guys are all buddies?
Yeah.
There you go. Why don't you just come in? You should just interview them.
You can, no, you can interview them.
I want to hear you interview them.
Yeah, no, they can take over.
You're like, no, that was not part of the deal here.
They're too legit for me.
All right. Thank you so much. It was nice to see you. Here you go. Jessica Zor and Jessica Stam here on the Hope for Children.
Hi.
Samsung Hope for Children Gala. Welcome. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
And
Do you want to hold the
No, this is for
remote?
you. The remote. This is for you. You could take control over the mic. So
Okay.
you're friends with Vinny. Is that how you guys all...
Best friend.
You're BFFs?
I just met him. So.
Oh, what a liar. Okay, what brings you here to the Samsung Hope for Children Gala?
I think it's just really great that Samsung is behind, having so much technology putting into the schools, and when it's such a big brand like that, it puts more notice, and so people are more aware of the issues that we need to achieve, and I just think it's a really wonderful cause, and I'm really happy to be here.
Yeah, that's friend Jess.
Yeah.
Two Jesses. Yeah, two Jesses. And we also love the smart boards that they've been putting into schools across America.
Yeah, I wish I had that.
Yeah,
Much better place.
Yeah, we just had these like big blackboards with chalk on them. But yeah,
You're aging yourself.
Yeah, I was just going to say, let's not talk about that. I know, what's that?
We didn't have computers.
So they're putting these smart boards into classrooms so teachers can just write on the board and it goes and it directly transfers to the tablets on their desks. It's a wonderful new way for children to learn.
We appreciate that. You see, a lot of people have been asking that too, and you actually have a case study that you've just given us.
Yeah.
You did your research.
Yeah.
So we appreciate that. We're going to give some shout outs to fans right now from these hot ladies.
Hi, Demetrius H. and Sharon.
Yeah, there you go. It is. I think it's the Sharon.
Yes.
It's with an E. Hello. And remember, tweet hashtag Hope4Children. Share your Hope for Children, and also you will get a shout out on air. I have a mic, but thank you. You're so sweet.
You're just trying to be
I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. We have a ton more people coming up next. We've already spoken to John Legend, Estelle. I know Ciara is coming up. Hopefully Chelsea Clinton, because she is being honored tonight. Tweet us your questions now. For all of them, hashtag Hope4Children. And now let's cut to the blue carpets. At the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. Yeah, and you have made us adjust our whole shot here.
Of course, yeah.
You're just used to it, though. You have to put up that mic, my friend.
Yeah,
we want to hear your lovely voice.
Me.
Oh, you have something there. So how's it going?
I'm good.
We all miss 30 Rock.
Yeah, me too. But, I think it was time. I think it was time for us to bow out gracefully before you start getting the tweets and the interviews about, are they still on TV? And so I think we left on top.
What's the next 30 Rock? Like, what's that next show that's going to capture people?
The next show?
Comedy show.
Oh. Well, you know, Modern Family is doing their thing right now, and I think Modern Family is going to hold it down for a while.
You think so?
Yeah.
What are the chances, and this is a fan question that we got, and tweet us your questions, hashtag Hope, the number 4 children. What are the chances of a Grizz.com spinoff?
Shout out to Mr. Lauren Michaels, if you're listening. He would be the one to push that button.
What would it be about?
It would probably be about .com being a producer, and me being one of his main actors, and we still go around trying to get our film being picked up by Tina or Jack or Tracy.
Is that the pitch? You need what would be the pitch to Lauren right now?
What would be the pitch?
Yo, Lauren, look in the camera.
I mean, listen, Lauren, I'll sit outside your office for 2 hours and just wait to talk to you. So it's really not a big deal.
So who are you excited to see here at the gala tonight?
Everybody. Absolutely everybody. I mean, because our schedules are so different, you know, and if she's not shooting, or if he's not shooting, or if he's not touring, or if she's not touring, now we got everybody in one place. So it would definitely be a chance just to get to sit around and talk and, you know, hobnob and rub a couple of elbows.
Yeah. What is your hope for children?
Just to get as much information to them as possible, because I think a lot of the times kids are not aware because they don't know, and they need to know that I come from some of the same neighborhoods that they're in, and if I can make it out, they can make it out. So they just need somebody to believe in them, and I'm happy that Samsung is, you know, doing that and bringing awareness to it.
Yeah. Well, we have some people we're going to give a shout out to today who tweeted hashtag Hope the number 4 children. We're giving shout outs on air. You want to give them a shout out? All those people?
Karen Gomez, Jimmy Warren, and Sarah Hughes.
There we go. Thank you guys all so much for tweeting us. Keep those tweets coming. We've got Chris Humphreys coming up from the New Jersey Nets. Tweet us your questions for him and stay tuned. More coming from the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. It's Cheryl Lazar back at the Samsung Hope for Children Gala with Chris Humphreys. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Why is it important for you to be here tonight? We got all New Jersey, New York coming together.
Just had Vinny over here, my main man Vinny. No, it's a great cause, and you know, I have a foundation that's all about kids and childhood obesity and stuff. So anytime I get a chance to, you know, help support something that has to do with children, you know, I jump right on it.
And why that cause specifically? Why is that important to you?
Well, I think just because a lot of times kids don't really have a choice, and you know, they get in situations and they need help, you know, and they need guidance. You know, Samsung's doing great things with Hope for Children, and you know, it's great to be here.
And now, but obesity specifically for children, is that something that you dealt with yourself?
No, I didn't really deal with it because I was always super active.
Yeah.
But, you know, in the off season, if I'm not working out, I do start to gain a little weight. So I might have the genetics to, if I wasn't active, maybe be a little bit bigger. But, you know, it's something where, you know, I had the opportunities to, like, you know, swim, play basketball, all these things, and be in great shape and be healthy as a kid. Yeah. And, you know, some kids don't really get opened up to those experiences. So I just try to influence them positively in that way.
So what do you do to stay fit in the off season?
Right now, I'm sweating in this tent here.
So sweat actually can make you lose weight. Okay. Hot, you know.
No, I swim a lot. You know, I train with my MMA trainer. And then once I start training basketball, you know, I'm on the court lifting weights. You know, I do spinning. Intense. You ever done spinning?
I'm a spinner. Yeah, I go to Yaz.
Nice.
In LA.
In LA, okay.
There you go.
So, that's cool, yeah.
Are you dating anyone now?
I'm not really dating anyone, so, You know, if you find someone for me, let me know.
Twitter if you want to help him out. Hashtag Hope for Children.
Hashtag Hope for Children.
That could be good.
Hope for a good girl, hope for children.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We appreciate you coming out here tonight and supporting a great cause.
For sure.
And you want to give some shout outs? We have some fans. Chris Humphreys, shout them out.
What's your last name?
You just
Maldonado?
Yeah, Maldonado. You have to make sure to do it like this and look into the
All
camera.
right.
Give her a shout out.
Shout out to Arlene Maldonado. Boom.
And
Amy Ingo. Boom.
that is amazing. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Once again, we are live on the Samsung Hope for Children red carpet. Actually, it's a blue carpet, but we consider it red because that's what we call carpets that a lot of celebrities walk on. We've had a ton of amazing people here tonight. It's honoring Chelsea Clinton, and now here you go.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. We've got Sarah Hughes, Olympic champion figure skater.
Yes, figure skater.
I feel not worthy right now. I've always wanted to be some sort of Olympic champion, but just not in my cards.
Well, maybe it is. You can
have the craziest discipline.
Yeah. Drew Brees, apparently, he worked out this morning, got on a plane, flew here, and is flying back tonight so he can work out again tomorrow morning.
Just to work out?
Well, yeah, you got to practice a lot. Like, I guess football, you know, a lot of working out in the summer.
Yeah,
off-season.
no, that makes sense. Tell us about being here tonight, why it's important to you.
Well, first of all, I think it's great that Samsung is helping kids all around the world. That you can do.
Yes.
You just need to practice a lot.
I know. There's a lot of discipline. Athletes have the craziest discipline.
Yeah. Drew Brees, apparently, he worked out this morning, got on a plane, flew here, and is flying back tonight so he can work out again tomorrow morning.
Just to work out?
Well, yeah, you got to practice a lot. Like, I guess football, you know, a lot of work. Great doctors, healthcare. He was, now he's fine, and I was the next baby, so my parents were worried about me, you know, before I was born, because it's such a traumatic experience for the parents. So, you know, we were very lucky that he was able to get the care and that he's healthy. And I love that Samsung is trying to help more babies who are born earlier or have health problems get that same kind of care as well.
Definitely. That's so great that you're here and that you have that personal story that you could really connect with.
Well, I mean, it's, you know, a lot of babies need help, and, you know, it's not just anybody can help them, so it's great that Samsung's here supporting it.
So we're going to give some shout-out to fans right now who are watching. Tweet hashtag Hope for Children. We'll give you a shout-out on air because that's what we do here. So who's this lucky person?
Jenna Lutzy.
Jenna Lutzy, we love you.
There's actually a skating move called the Lutz.
Oh,
so
yes, I know.
Jenna Lutzy, there you go.
I was like, can you do that?
That was an appropriate name.
That was luck, as we call it. It was perfect timing. Well, thank you so much for being here and supporting this gala and fundraiser tonight.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for having me.
And coming up, let's tell people who's coming up. Rick Ross is coming up. I feel like going like this when I do Rick Ross.
Rick Ross, that's a real talent there.
I feel like you should just. I feel like you should co-host. You should co-host with me tonight. You're like my comic relief.
Well, you know, it's hard to do hip hop.
I know.
And
it's
now,
poetry.
You know what? I couldn't come here and do a skating move for you, but maybe he'll do some hip hop for you.
I want to hear some hip hop.
Okay, there you go.
Rick
Come
Ross.
on in. Nice
Come
to
on
meet
in.
you.
Mr. Question
Here, I'm going to give you the microphone.
Hashtag Hope, the number 4 children. Rick, did you tweet? I hope you tweeted that you're live right now.
I'm tweeting right now. I'm having my buddy tweet right now.
Tell your buddy.
My buddy is tweeting right now.
No,
We're live.
You think I'm kidding? I don't mess around.
I know you're serious. I know you're serious.
Look into my eyes.
I know you're the boss.
Rick Ross, everyone, here at the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. What brings you here today, my friends?
Well, you know, it's all about children, and I'm just happy to be here. You know, and I feel that's really important to me. And ever since becoming a father and a family man, I feel like I got to do what I got to do. You know, and here I am.
So you're not as intense and crazy with people, meaning you're a more sensitive side.
Most definitely when it comes to the children and the family, but in the studio, I'm the boss. You know.
You get into it in the studio.
Most definitely.
What are you working on right now?
We actually just put the finishing touches on Wale's new album, which is in stores the 25th of this month. I'm extremely excited, and I just think it's great music for the culture.
Yeah, what was it like working with him? He's a great young artist.
Yes, he is. He was Grammy nominated last year, and I'm just happy for him to be a part of Maybach Music. He's so passionate about the records, and I think that's what hip-hop needs.
Yeah, well, you've been around forever. You're such an icon. What do you think about the state of hip-hop and how it's evolved and where we're at in music?
I think it's great. We have a lot of great young artists, such as the Wale's, Meek Mills, Kendrick Lamar's, Rocky Fresh's, and I feel it's all about, you know, the older guys, such as myself, to keep giving them that direction, you know, and we're going to be great.
I think it's so cool to see such great talent. And then we thought we were in a time where, like, oh, just it's getting too poppy, but I think we're seeing some really good stuff now.
Some great rhyme spitters.
Yeah, and what advice can you give all these kids watching right now on YouTube? How to break in? How do you get attention and make some noise?
It's all about starting in, just believing in yourself. Start with your own neighborhood, your block, your friends, your best friends. Start online, and just don't stop. That's the key.
Yeah.
Never quitting, never giving up.
I appreciate it. Rick Ross.
Thank you.
I hope to see you again soon.
Most
I feel like family now.
Most definitely.
And I'm like a child, so you can't be hardcore with me like you're in the studio. You have to treat me like I'm sensitive.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
All right, thank you so much. We'll be back in just a moment from the Samsung Hope for Children Gala with more. Tweet us.
Tweet us.
Yes, this is a Smithson upon street purse. And touching behind the shoes, there's part of the people that I'm obsessed with. And this is a dress from Jigsaw, actually. I got it in London, and I really saw it on my hair and ordered it. It's one of those great travel go-to dresses. It's amazing. So, yeah.
Hey, it's Cheryl Lazar live from the Samsung Hope for Children Gala with Willie Colon from the New York Jets.
Hey, how's everybody?
How's it going?
Doing well.
3 months away from the NFL season. How does it feel being off? Taking a little break?
Well, we're not off right now.
Yeah,
we have mini camp. We just finished our first mini camp day, and trying to turn this thing around.
Tired?
A little tired, but I'm here for a great cause, and I'm excited.
Yeah, you are here for a great cause. So tell us about why it's important to be here and what you're supporting tonight.
Obviously it's for the children. For me, being an athlete, it's always important to give back. The game of football is small compared to the problems of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I realize that a lot of guys that have charities realize that. And you come to these functions like this to show face and to help and raise money and do the best you can at it.
Yeah. We have a ton of Twitter questions coming in. Hashtag #Hope4Children. People want to know who you're liking this year and early predictions.
As far as Super Bowl winners?
Yes, and people being picked up and everything.
I'm excited about Mike Wallace being down in Miami. I
Yeah.
think he's going to be a great addition for them. I'm excited about the New York Jets turning things around.
Yeah.
Trying to get rid of the circus and become a legit ball club. And I'm just excited that the NFL season is right around the corner.
Yeah. And what about Tim Tebow going to the Patriots? Gotta ask that.
He's a very blessed individual, as
Yeah.
many know, and I wish him the best of luck.
Is Tebow going to come back?
He's a Patriot. He's a Patriot now, so best of luck to him.
Okay, there you go. If you were going to be giving a graduation speech to the class of 2013, what would you say to them?
Just count every day as a blessing, live hard, play harder, rock out.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate
I
it.
appreciate it.
Once again, tweet your hashtag, #4Children right now. We have another interview coming up. Rosario Dawson is here.
Amazing.
Tweet
She's
us your
gorgeous.
questions. She's so sweet.
She's
I really like her. Tweet us your questions now. We've been having a blast. Do we have any shout outs to give? This is a fan that tweeted #HopeForChildren.
Jennifer Brown, we love you. Thanks for the support.
We do love you. We'll be back in just a moment. Hey, it's Cheryl Lazar from the Samsung Hope for Children Gala with Rosario Dawson. How are you?
I'm very well. Hi, Shira.
Hello. I know you're like Shira.
Shira!
She was just into Shira, Prince of Power growing up.
Come on. Okay, I'm going to get
No,
over it now.
we appreciate you being here tonight. Why is it important for you to support this cause?
I'm just learning about what Samsung's been doing over all of these years. They've been raising money since 2002. They've been helping, hospitals and schools and people getting access to medical care and kids making the transition out of foster care and helping kids who are disabled. And, it's happening all across America. They've just actually, from your home country, they've given $1 million to Canada this past year. So they're expanding their efforts, and they've raised over $10 million themselves with their retailers and their partners, and they've raised $25 million. I'm just really amazed by that, and I'm glad to learn more about it tonight. And I'm hoping maybe that we could do something with some of the organizations I work with.
Yeah, what organizations do you work with?
Well, right here, I work with the Lower East Side Girls Club, so that would be something really huge. And I co-founded an organization called Voto Latino. We do voter registration and GOTV, and right now we're working really hard on comprehensive immigration reform. And this is all the stuff that's happening nationally and helping people here. So it just makes me really excited to see what Samsung has been doing and hopefully continuing to do in the future.
That's so great that you're so passionate about that. Like those organizations, even the immigration reform. I mean, it affects children. These are families.
Yes. Absolutely. So it was a really big deal, when you had the president, being announced by a dreamer, know, and I think, these are young people who want to be here, who want to contribute to American society. Why would we want to educate someone and then send them away? And I think, what they're representing for what this country needs economically is really, really huge. And I'm just excited to be with an organization and, having created an organization that is talking to them like the Americans that they are and welcoming them in, welcoming them in.
Welcoming them in. I must say, can we show this? This is hot. This is really interesting. What is it? Is this a personal thing or is it for work?
It's always a personal thing when I do my hair, but I always convince them to let me do it for work. So I rock this for Sin City too.
Oh, I love it. Robert's a great friend. We love Robert here.
Yes.
What was that? You guys are done, though. It's coming out soon.
Yeah, it's all done. Yeah.
Comic-Con. We'll see you guys at Comic-Con. What can people expect? I know a lot. I've seen some of the stills. They're amazing.
It's awesome. I mean, Frank and Robert are remarkable, and it was so great to come back and bring these crazy characters in this world alive again. And so I'm really excited. I'm not allowed to say anything. I've probably already talked too much with the hair and everything. I've let that out of the bag, but it's just amazing, the technology and the things. He's waited for this moment to do the film, the sequel, for a reason.
I'm excited. Are you on social media? Do you tweet?
I do. I just tweeted actually that I was going live, so I hope some folks have some questions out there. I let you know.
Children, let us know. What do you like as an actress about social media and this whole space?
For me, I feel like
you might dislike some things. I don't know.
Yeah, because we're here at an event like this, it doesn't seem abnormal at all for me to be talking about like the Lower East Side Girls Club or V-Day or any of the organizations that I work with. But in general, when I show up at a press tour or line, people are like, you get the glaze over their eyes, or they're going, "We just talk about your movie." And I'm just always going on about the different organizations that I work with. So for me, it's been really amazing having social media as a way that I can directly talk to people who are interested and kind of get their feedback as well. Because I post stuff out there, and I get to hear what their issues are and what they think about it. And I think that really helps support the work that I'm doing. It's a real give and take. And so it's great that I feel like now I can put all the petitions and do all that stuff when it's right there and not have to wait to burst in someone's face on a red carpet someplace.
The red carpet is every day on social media.
Every day on social media.
That should be like Twitter's new campaign. It's like the cheesiest things, mottos you could come up with.
Let's make it trending.
Exactly. And speaking of social media and engagement, we did an incredible charity auction and contest leading up to this gala with some amazing celebrities, YouTube stars like DeStorm and iJustine, who some people watching might know. And the winner, the person that got the most, I'm going to tell you how this went down. Okay. The person who got the most engagement and views and mentions around their video and around the auction would win. They were already getting $10,000 from Samsung for their charities of choice, but they would win $25,000 extra, it helps a lot.
Yeah, it does.
And that's what's so great about this is it's not just about focusing on one charity, but so many different ones. There's so many out there helping children live better lives. And we're going to announce the winner right now. And this is actually something, it's perfect timing that you're here to announce this winner, Rosario.
Yes.
You want to announce the winner?
Adina Menzel and Tay Diggs. Woo!
Congrats, guys.
We did not plan that, at all. This is not just some rent takeover thing, I promise. This is a total coincidence, and it's just really awesome, and congratulations, y'all.
And the money, of course, is going to their charity that they're supporting a broader way. So go check them out right now and support it. More info to come on that. So there you go. That was like the big climax winning announcement. And I guess that does it. Are we going to wrap this up right now? I don't know if we want to show B-roll. Oh, I guess you got the other camera getting a double shot. Hey, distance shot. There you go. I want to thank everyone so much for tuning in tonight. Do we have any last-minute shout-outs? These are people that tweeted hashtag Hope, the number 4 children. Let's spread the word. Give them a shout-out on
Isabel
camera.
Celeste, David Atchison. Thank you.
Those guys, all of you, we so appreciate you tuning in tonight, spreading the word, tweeting your heart out. Hashtag Hope the number 4 children. All these videos you watch, if you were tuning in, I don't know where you are in the world, but all these videos will be on youtube.com/what's-trending later tonight. Tomorrow, subscribe. Check out Hope for Children at Samsung Tweets. Support children everywhere around the world. I'm Shira Lazar from What's Trending. We'll see you on another blue carpet soon. Bye.